a pleasant afternoon to you, all ladies and gentlemen. Mlaleli wena olalele lapha eNAS FM. This is the Premium Lounge Show, hosted by your one and only DJ Tashi, the tallest female DJ NAS FM. So on 101.1, I have to feel the vibe. And our time is actually 14 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. You're still with me, you're still with me. And yes, the song that I'm playing for you is by Texture, when he sang it in collaboration with the Joyous Celebration. It's called Kuregirira in advance. For me personally, the reason why I had to play the song, it is what has been happening today. You know what, we're literally running into the elections on the 20th of November. And if you were here at the National University of Science and Technology, you will really agree with me that at times we need God to intervene, because I felt like, no, this is way more than what we expected. We were supposed to have a presidential debate, but unfortunately there was some drama that had to happen. And I'm going to be leaving you guys with the song regular in advance, and we have the president coming there. He's William Mushambi, the SRC president for the Team Independence. I'm okay, right? Yes. So yes, he's going to be there, and we're going to be asking him a few questions. But for now, we're going to be listening to the song, so that whoever got hurt about what was happening today, this is the song to you. This is by Texture, featuring the Joy Celebration, Kuregirira in advance.
Play this by the route. We prepared questions which affect us as national, which are going to be asked to the three candidates. These segments which we have will be timed. So during a speech or when someone is speaking, may we not interject. If what he's saying, or if you like what he's saying, if you don't like what he's saying, kindly keep the comments to yourself. If you like it, you go this way. Yeah?
Yes.
Then if you don't like it, we all know. Right? So we are telling them. So we won't take any national politics. Firstly. Secondly, any form of violence or such, the moderators will stand and leave, and will end the debate right there. Now, allow me to take you through this particular event, this debate. So we are going to have three segments. The first segment, we are going to ask each candidate who they are, why they are running, and what it is they have to offer. And lastly, why we should vote for them. Right? Then, after the first segment is done, we'll move on to the second segment. The second segment, we'll have the moderators asking questions which affect us as NAS students. Then after that segment is done, we will have a recess, a 5-minute recess, during which those who have questions will prepare themselves to ask the questions. Please find a parchment of paper to write your questions, so that the moderators can ask those questions on your behalf. So that will be, after that recess, we'll then start the last and final segment. All this is supposed to fit in 1 hour, 30 minutes. If everyone cooperates, and we hope that you will cooperate. So if there is okay, the other one is not in. That is what I wanted to talk about just now. Thank you very much for that. So, unfortunately, the president is not there, and neither did the VP show up. So, what we'll do, we'll move on with the debate. Then when he comes in, we just continue. We are not going back. If there is anyone who's communicating with him, tell him or her to come through, because we won't go back. We are not sabotaging anyone. We invited them, we gave them the time, and we gave them the details of everything. Is there anyone with anything to say before we start? Once we start, we expect only the moderators and the candidates to be speaking and no one else. Is there anyone with any comment?
introduce yourselves. In your introduction, tell us who you are, why we should consider voting for you. What made you run for presidency? Is there any specific achievement or goal that you are really eager to achieve against all odds when you enter into office?
They are representatives from that union party. At least let them tell us what's happening so that we know why we are waiting in front of us. Because right now we're just thinking, but we don't know the actual reason, what's delaying. Maybe it's a genuine reason.
People want to know why the president is not in and why you are in.
Ladies and gentlemen, my honorable president and my honorable vice president, including the secretary general, had to leave the school premises for businesses that I cannot disclose. Yes, if you have a problem, you can take it up with them or you can take it up with me. But be it as it may, I am here right now, and whatever it is, I represent the union, I represent ZINASU, and whatever vision is team driven, and whatever I'm going to say represents the team. So if anything, you can ask me, because I represent the union, I am the union. Thank you so much.
All sent invitations. We confirm the invitation. So the invitation is why we have an invitation candidate asking here. This is the same they don't want to work with, they don't want to work with communities. We can work with them. We want to see a statement with the president submitting. But the people are here.
You can cancel the whole debate. We're not going to participate.
We cannot cancel it. We cannot cancel the whole debate. Look into the fact that we have a lot of people that came from far just to come and understand this. This is listen, wait, William. This is an added advantage to the two of you.
No,
if the president comes, then you guys.
Are you there to
I am your disadvantage. I am not your advantage. I am not afraid to challenge question.
No, you're not intellectual. We're telling you guys, we are not participating if they don't put in the president.
Okay, can I ask you?
So there are two things here. Listen, there are two things here. We're going to leave. If he doesn't leave, we're going to leave.
I am not leaving.
So we can.
I am not leaving.
Where are they? You better know that.
You can even try and negotiate this way, right? The people are here. That's the major.
You can tell them. You can tell them that we say that we want a presidential debate, not one with the.
So what you want?
Sorry.
It's a presidential debate.
Yes, you can go and we have two presidents. We have to go. Yes, it's fine.
People are saying whatever they want.
Sorry.
We will take this as the first strike. Sir, thank you very much. We are going to take this as the first strike. When we get to three, we stand, we leave. If you wish to continue, That's that. So we have the person coming in, then we move on. This last.
Yes, President.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is William Mushambi. I am a computer science student in my final year, which is part 4. All right, that's my introduction. So, I'm going to answer now why I decided to run for president. All right, as you all know, although some of you might be aware, some of you might don't know. Anyway, let me tell you. When I was part 2, I was in the SRC and I was under Zikosu. So I was the Minister of Clubs and Societies.
I give to you. Push. I give to you. Your next president. Yes. Your only president. Yes. Your only champion. Yes. Not to let's march towards the last level.
Okay, the Candyman. Now, you mentioned that you did things for the particular union that you were under, right? But you as an individual, what did you then strive to do? Because something had to push you to first say, no, I want to be a minister of clubs and societies.
2 minutes later.
I don't know.
The accent got me though. No. And the funny thing is, guys, you start laughing, eh? You're gonna get me murdered, eh? So here's the funny thing is, he's there making a speech, right? And he's introducing himself. And then people start laughing, or whatever it was. And then he changes the accent, he's like, guys, could you please respect me, what? And just after that address, going back to the speech, he changes the accent. It's back to
Yes, SRC is a team, but the president is the one of the finals.
Mr. President, allow me. To the listeners, my name is Timo Kutaishi. You know, pleasure to meet you. Mr. President, we are asking what it is that you do before.
Is your plan? Because as the president, you have the final say. You told the Minister of Academics, I need you to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You get it. But if you say as the SRC, you are hiding behind the SRC. We don't need the SRC in here. We need to know as the president, what is the plan? That's what he wants to hear. That's what we all want to hear.
Since we
Spoken like a real politician. Mr. President, thank you very much for coming through. He was mentioning earlier about Ines being the Treasurer General and the scandal surrounding Ms. Nast. Yesterday on WhatsApp, you were mentioning, you know, Nast Elections Watch, all that, and your name came out. They are saying you were at the door on the very night, taking the money from people. So, Mr. President, tell us, where is the money?
And most of the people I talk to said they don't feel like Waldo is vocal enough. I don't know, he never came to our class, right? But they say they don't feel he's vocal enough. They're saying Archibald is probably a better speaker than he is.
Okay.
I don't know how far true it is, but you know, the platform is ours. You know,
Mr.
we might as well
Candyman,
discuss about it.
are you saying that he chickened out? Did he chicken out?
I mean, he came in a Mercedes. I don't know if he was the one who was driving, but oh well, yeah. I feel like Ernest had a feeling, and she was there like 15 minutes before everyone else.
Yes.
And I saw him in there, and I'm like, wow, this is a punctual Mr. President, and he goes to sit in the middle. I feel like that. I feel like
No,
that's all.
Ernest looked afraid. Like I could even see that she was not that confident.